Different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. If you enjoy this sort of content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. I'm trying to grow to 40K subscribers. But right now, I'm excited to check out the 68th most popular project on Kickstarter games right now. That's Kingswood, $749 game table plus GamePillar storage towers. I don't give a hoot and a holler about the storage towers, but spotlighting the fact that it's a $749 game table, I think is a really smart idea. And I will say, spotlighting both the items that you're trying to sell, I think is a really good idea as well. I will notice that they gave more space to the tables, which makes sense. Also, when you click on it, oh, hey, I'm intrigued. I want to see this video. Okay. So the GamePillar storage towers, I'm interested to see why I'd want these, but main image, rock solid. And honestly, just mentioning the fact it's $750. Here we go. I was on the wrong live video. Yeah, I was at first as well. I'm trying to set those up well in advance. GamePillar storage towers, so beautiful handcrafted wood tables for only $749. I'm going to give a third of a point grade bump up right there. Like, when I think of a game table, I don't think there's any way I'm getting out of here at less than $1,000. And with shipping, maybe I'm not. But that's still like, okay, cool. Like, that's a great thing to spotlight. And then a new-ish project, whatever the heck that is. All right, 6x4 size for wargamers, an LED version available, adjustable game. And they even tell you the inches there. 6 foot by 4 foot. Great. That's great. I'm very intrigued to check out this project. As always with the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? That's what you need to convince Kickstarter backers. If you want their money, let's go. I love the price as well. That's the whole reason I covered it. You spotlight a great price on a game table, I'm in.
Hello, I'm the Box king of every box-shaped item in the universe. Tables and shelves, they go together like peasants and the slight stench of cheese. But why settle for a boring dining table where pieces get knocked off? Cards are tough to pick up, you don't know what to do with your arms, and when it comes down to dinner time, well, your tum-tum takes priority. Suffer no longer. Introducing the Kingswood table, a luxury wooden game table starting at only $749. Real wood beams feel soft and silky to the touch. Alright,
I like that. Showcasing, hey, you can play Twilight Imperium on there. We got Arcs on there. We got Moon Space Colony Bloodbath. Not that it takes a huge table out, but it's nice. Showcasing games that people might know. Always a good idea on these tables. And people using them. I like this.
To the touch. No cheap MDF or plywood, just sturdy, gorgeous rubber wood. A sliding wood rail lets you choose where you put your accessories. Splash-resistant wood toppers protect your games. Squishy silicone armrests make your arms feel like tiny princesses. And extra-wide cup holders that can hold anything you can dream of. That can also fit in a cup holder. Not to mention curved bit holders designed for easy scooping and plush 5mm playmats. No card will escape your grasp again. Pledges are fulfilled and backer order, so there's no time to squander. You there, stop squandering. Upgrade to Kingswood Glow, equipped with customizable breathing LED lights. And for the wargamers, we offer a 6x4 Warhammer Ready version for just $9.99. But it's dangerous for your table to go alone.
I love the fact that not only did you mention that there's a 6 foot by 4 table for wargamers or whatever, but you also mentioned the price. That's really nice. It's like, okay, an extra 200 and what's that, 250?
Take this. The GamePillar is your key to freedom from the prison of traditional game storage. When you store games sideways, bits tumble around inside the box, creating monstrous messes, and lids slowly drift off, just like my uncle with the family fortune. Gonna be rich. Shh. Pulling games off the bottom of the stack can lead to an avalanche of box damage, not to mention a bottom more scraped up than my uncle's after we caught up with him. No more, please. And pulling the whole stack off the shelf? Have fun dealing with that the rest of your life. Make life easier with GamePillar. Every game stored flat, no messes, avalanches or drifting lids, just pure, easy slide-off organization. They're fully adjustable, designed to accommodate the most common board game sizes, and their heavy steel construction means they'll never bend or bow. Unlike my father to the cat people. Showcase the hotness or your most played games with style. Flank your Kingswood with GamePillars to impress and delight all who look upon it. Your new kingdom calls for you. Onwards!
I like the product. I think the humor, I mean, the humor is obviously very subjective, but I thought it hit. Looks good. I got to see the product in use, both of them. So, and I'm interested. The adjustable game storage towers. Now I want them. Thought I was just here for the game table. They upsold me to the adjustable game storage towers. Good for them. $693,000. That's a good chunk of change. Awesome. So Dan Blacklock of Box King Games. Done 5 things. I thought I've seen the Box King before. Box King Gaming is an over-the-top board game accessory company. In 2017, we created the Box Throne, the world's first modular board game storage solution. Since so, we've done 10,000 Box Thrones to gamers across the world. This is great. This is what I want to see here. Makes me feel more comfortable. Lax Racks. Token Sesame. I did cover that one, or something very similar to that one time. All right, so let's make sure people got their stuff. Oh my gosh, I have too many windows open. That was so foolish of me. See, this is what happens. God, I need to upgrade my computer. Well, that's embarrassing. All right, so we'll get to those. First, we got the Lax Racks, the board game shelf for IKEA Calyx. I don't think this one is out yet, because I think I covered this one last year, maybe. U.S. store is now open. After a little over a year, all mine are sliding down and pulling away from the Calyx. Anyone have solutions to make these last longer? So they are out. Ooh, not a good start. When do I receive my pledge reward? It's been years and no one's responding to my message. Hi there. So 6 months ago. How's everyone's stuff holding up? I've only installed 1 rod with 4 rods, and a couple months ago, 2 of the brackets separated from the adhesive piece. Shelf was only holding 1. Not that heavy square game. Reapplied it with very firm pressure, and it crashed down again last night. Took me 10 minutes peeling the really thin adhesive layer off the shelf. The plastic part still has the foam part on it. Nervous now, thinking about using this product. Yeah, I would be too. Not what we like to see. I've done around about 8 shelves, and so far they're all holding up. Some even are holding. The Lacerda games, can't complain. I have received my package until this day. Also, no details of the shipping. So it looks like 2 people complaining. I'm not complaining, but saying their problems. Pretty much giving up on setting this up. I purchased a set of drawers, and they are really just box lids. I put a few in, but lining all the dowels were so painful, I gave up. At least my toddler had fun stealing the stickies and putting them everywhere. I've not received my pledge yet. I've also not received any sort of information about shipping. I found that the leftover plastic dividers in the drawers are great for making inserts for board games. Where can I buy more of them? Okay. I never received my pledge. How many people back this? It doesn't feel like there's a lot of great, like, I love this thing. It's fantastic. Let's check out the comment section. It looks like it's hit and miss. There's one guy who's like, yeah, this is great. All right, now live. Nobody commented on it. Approaches, 4 comments. 2 comments. 19. Let's see what people said here. I'm curious. Any update for Canada? Have U.S. orders shipped? So it looks like they're not the best at addressing shipping. But can you do it is a lukewarm, yeah, there. We'll go with lukewarm, yeah. I'll take that. Only 2 complaints. You know, I think it'd be more. So I'm going to go with a yeah. Not great, but yeah. I never see my product. Is there something I can contact? This is claimed to be modular, but once you connect the metal rings, you cannot get them apart. Buyer beware. Once you set it up, you cannot change it, even with pliers. It sounds like you received defective metal parts. I have this issue too. So frustrating. There's literally never showed up. Hey, I haven't opened my set until when I tried to use it for a game night. I noticed I'm missing some of the metal pieces to help me get off the height. The base set comes with 6. So they're doing good customer service, at least responding here. Okay. And then the box throne. I guess okay. So it's not a ringing endorsement, any of these comment sections, but they're not damning. Any thoughts of maybe later on, since the design is set a rebirth of a new Kickstarter, received 3 waves worth of stuff over the years. Sad to see these go. It's been one of the greatest board game storage solutions I've ever had. Sad to see the men brought over $5 grand of your stuff. They're awesome. No one was after. Okay, so this one looks like it was a winner, but yeah, it's just okay. It looks very different from what they're selling now. So can you do it is a fine. It's a fine. You're moving up to tables though. It's big. I want to see some stress tests on these tables. Every game on its own shelf. Cool stuff. We're really focusing on these. It's fine. I saw it. Did you jalop this? This looks like a jalop video. No? Okay. You're just pretty much regurgitating the video to me. And now we got prices. So $199. Yeah. That, I do love the fact that you converted this to inches, but I don't feel like I really want to pay $200 to store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. 10 games for $200. That's $20 a game. It just doesn't feel like a good ratio. Let's go over to this one. This ratio is probably improved, but it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that ratio is better, but yeah, it doesn't feel like a great price. The colors are nice though, especially with like people. I don't know. It doesn't feel great, but you do have a distinctive product, which can get you a long way, and it's an accessory, and accessories are notoriously expensive. So I'm not going to go Kickstarter reasonable. The price doesn't feel good. Seamless wood bottom, sliding slot rail. Yeah, you showed me that. So this is 58 by 35, then the big one, 55 by 79. Okay. Choose your destiny. The glowing LED, which I will say, just as someone across the board on gaming tables, I have never heard anyone who's had their table for more than like 2 or 3 years rave about their LED lights. Take that for what you will. Doesn't matter the table company. I always ask people, and they tell me, oh yeah, I spent a big chunk on this table, that table. I was like, oh, what'd you think about it? And consistently, LED lights, something goes wrong with it. So yeah, just the stuff from the video again, mixed with some new stuff. There's play mats. Okay. Cool. This looks like a lot of other. Ooh, topper accessory storage box. Okay. Topper storage bench. Just throwing these in here. I love a price on these. You're just gonna like, oh, we got these too. You want to know the price? Go find it somewhere else. Why would we tell you the price right next to our thorough description of the item and which colors you could get it? Like, why would you possibly want the price there? The Kingswood game table. We got a table. Okay, so there's a table.
I don't know what mat you're gonna get, but I later to play it.
Okay, cool. So there. And I'm sure he did some stress testing. Hopefully jumped on the table, you know, maybe did some other stuff. I'm sure I would watch that video. So $750 down from $900, $1,000. You gotta pay an extra bucks for the LED. It doesn't feel terrible. $100 for the extra LED. Yeah, it doesn't feel terrible. So $529 if you want to jump to 2 of these. Well, why? Thank you. Thank you for saving me $9. Is that right? $538. Yeah, $9. It's not nothing. I just like, how much does a really nice shelf cost? Like, I'm just curious. Like, it's a Costco shelf, because $500 feels like a lot for me to hold. Like, okay, these are a lot of shelves. There's a lot of variety of shelves here. Nowhere near. Oh, that one's $364. Like, that one, you could store 20 games vertically if you really wanted to. I mean, it's just, it doesn't feel like a good value proposition. Howdy, Huckleberry. Yeah. Upgrade your bundle to 6.4 and add LEDs to the add-on. So this is it. They're trying to lump it together. Maybe you show me the price here. What's the price of all this? I want all this good stuff. Zoom in on it. Add-ons, wood toppers. Okay. Those are expensive. Cup holders. Bid holders. Deck and discard holders, cushion armrests. Hopefully you're doing stretch, because that's nice when they do the stretch goals. I love when the table companies do the stretch goals. They're like, all right, we're going to throw in a table cup holder. If we get to this one, we can throw in this, we can throw in that. But it doesn't look like they have any stretch goals at all, which might explain why they're 68th in popularity. Because honestly, you know, that's a lot of stuff that's more popular than you that's made less money. Now, granted, it's hard to gauge that because these things cost so freaking much. So $20 to $30 for Zone 1, Hong Kong, China, Canada. Where am I? US. Where's the majority of the people that's going to back this, most likely? Are we rest of world? No, we're the first one there. Idiot. All right. Yep, as always, like to check this. United States, 524. Yeah, I mean, you should know that going in. And they did. They converted the currency there. Well, they did. The inches. The inches, what I meant. They converted the inch to centimeter. 150. So I'm in and out the door with that at $900. That feels really reasonable for a gaming table. And then the 180. So then we're at $1,200. Still very reasonable. So I'm gonna judge these two separate. The table, Kickstarter reasonable price, feels like a good price, honestly. Like, it doesn't feel just like a Kickstarter reasonable price. That feels like, all right, $1,200 for a 6x4 gaming table. Assuming it's nice. Watch the video. In. Hopefully there's a video of them assembling this as well. Okay. That's it. That's all we got. Let's check out these pledge levels. I'm very curious. So the Mega Game Bundle. I can't imagine this is the most popular one. I just can't. I feel like those well, it's still only $14.79. Like, the fact you're getting a table for $1,479 really kind of hides the fact you're massively overpaying for these. And yeah, so this could be the most popular one. $131 to $13 to $24 for that, to $132 for the big one, $140 for the double, and then the Kingswood game table $63. Do people want this one? $31, $46. 61. People are more here for the shelves. That's interesting. Because I feel like the shelves, not a great deal. But they are different. Like, they look really distinctive. They look cool. It looks like your games are floating. I love the look of them. And if I had a lot of disposable income, I could see why I would want those. And so I'm going to be less harsh on the price for that. Because it is, I can't think of another thing that would replicate this. Because while I did look at a boatload of shelves on Amazon, like, none of them are going to look exactly like this. What's a free 48-hour gift? What was it? I just clicked on it, and you should tell me what it is. Easy here. It's not. You don't tell me. Here. Is it lower? Is this? I'm looking for this free 48-hour. No, I skipped. Okay. The Kingswood. Oh, the Kingswood free 48-hour gift is over, right? Because this has been up longer than 40. So can you get rid of this? Because it's just confusing. There's nothing there. Not a big deal, but just it is what it is. Let's give this FAQ updates, comments, give this one a grade. Where do I choose my color? I've selected my reward. What now to go back stuff? It won't let me. Does it have a 6x4 player area? Yes, we designed it with Warhammer specifically in mind. Okay, cool. Chairs, benches, and a new GamePillar color. Majesty, do you hear that? The trumpet of the announcements. Let's see the most engaging one. It's 36, because you put vote. Yeah, that's all I gotta do. Let me know. Like, don't make me click on the email. Let me know. Oh, vote? Cool. I'm in. On a new matte color, new add-on revealed, new wood color. Very nice. Updates. Looks stuff. Questions. Great. People are in here. People are active. Comments. Let's check it out. How to add stuff to your reward that you've already selected on mobile. Tap manage at the bottom. Click the stuff things. This is this much of a thing that you felt the need to put it in the FAQ and you felt the need to put it in the pin. Then maybe you should put it in your clean, clear pledge / add-on area, which you do not have. The only options I see are change payment methods, because it's just spread out. It's so spread out. The only options I see are the change payment method, contact creator, and cancel pledge, any region. So let's check out the one that's not pinned. I love a purple playmat. I'll add your vote to the tally. Interested in the bench and chairs. It'd be nice if you guys could add more pictures of all the table colors with the proper chairs, bench combinations to make it easier for us to decide. We'll work on this for the pledge manager. It'd be nice to have a way to turn the toppers to the table side. Thanks for this. Here's the things I'd want. I did the pledge over time option, so unfortunately now I can't add any of the add-ons. Ooh, that's dumb. Not for them, but just for Kickstarter. Like, if that's a thing, they're leaving money on the table if that is a thing across Kickstarter. Will I be able to maintain my spot in the queue if I cancel later? Oh yeah, I saw you recommended the post to add it to the pledge manager stage. Dan, I'm happy that you've been successful. We're able to create Box King via partnering with a furniture company. Congratulations. I backed the first game table and love it. Cool. Great. And that honestly makes me feel more comfortable, the fact that you're with a furniture company. I mentioned that sort of stuff. So final grade. Kingswood, 749 game table / plus GamePillar storage towers. Do I want it? Yeah, I want both. I want the game table for its price. You're not wowing me with anything else. Nothing else you're showing me is that impressive. It all looks very standard fare for a gaming table. Nothing, literally at all, looks impressive about your table, except for the price, which is great. And that's all you need. Like, yeah, I'd love all the bells and whistles. I wish there was some stuff you'd throw in if we hit some different things. So I don't have to spend $400 to get some accessories so I can take lids off and store my cubes or whatnot. At the end of the day, the price is right on that one. The GamePillar, on the other hand, the price is wrong. It feels like a terrible price. I can't get over it. It's hard for me to put myself in that state of mind to say, yeah, I'll spend $249 so I can store 40 games. Like, and it's not just, yeah, I'll spend $249 so I can store 40 games. And there's also the risk of this not working out how I wanted to, because, you know, it's Kickstarter and the risk of it, not risk of it taking forever to get here. But I get it. It looks gorgeous. It looks great. And if you don't have a massively stupid collection like I do, or you just want to spotlight your own favorite games, which, yeah, that's a really nice setup, honestly. Like, that main image, like, that looks great. Like, kudos to them. They're definitely nailing the sizzle, I think. I think they could organize their sizzle a little bit better, but I can see why they got $700,000. Do I want it? Yes, on both, for various different reasons. Can you do it? Yeah. Yeah, you've done it before. There's some minor, like, red flags. You're like, ooh, a lot of people, this, that, the other thing. But it's a lot of people, quote unquote. But those projects have thousands of backers, right? That's one thing I learned very early on. I'm like, yeah, you got 4 complaints from people who are like, oh, this thing sucks, this thing sucks, this thing sucks. But then there's like 3,000 people who backed. You're like, oh, okay. Well, that definitely skews the numbers a little bit. So yeah, while we looked at the lax racks and it was like, oh, there's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people complaining. There's 4,600 people and 60-ish who are not. So can you do it? Yeah. I also like the fact to work with the whatever that was in the comments, the factory that works with furniture. That's the word. And then how much is it? Table feels great. Pillars feel terrible. Put them together, it balances out. 131. But at the end of the day, they're making a good chunk of each. What is that? 131 of each. 150, 280, and that brings us up to over 500 because that's double. Yeah, they're making good chunks on this. So Final Grade, I think, is a solid one. Like the video, like a lot of the graphic design, like the sizzle. I'm gonna go with a B+. B+. Yeah. I think it's good. B+. You can talk me into an A-. I'm gonna go with the Kingswood 749 game table plus the GamePillar storage towers. You know what? A-. I'm going A-. You got me here because you spotlighted, you priced well, you spotlighted how cool your stuff looks. A-. Let me know. I'm going B+. Go with B+. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade on the Kingswood $749 game table. Enjoy the content. Keep enjoying it. Bye-bye.